Greetings everyone, this is Andal Priyadarshini along with her groupmates Denim and Piyush here to present a project on attendance system using 8051 microcontroller. So we are basically using two softwares, that is Keel New Vision IDE for giving the program for 8051 microcontroller and Proteus 8.1 Professional for showing the simulation of our project. So the working of our project includes a virtual terminal which is going to function as a reader unit where we are going to give the input, and the 8051 microcontroller is the control unit where we are going to feed the program and connect the peripherals like LCD and virtual terminal. So the LCD is going to function here as the display unit. So there are three sections, which is the reader unit, control unit and the display unit. So next we can go into the code and we can have a walkthrough of the code. Okay, first we have included the first line is the header file. Since we're using an 8051 microcontroller, we have to include the register 51, that is 8051's header file. And the next few lines are the inputs that we have hard coded, that is the roll number of my friend Denim as RA18110040100A76 Denim Singh. Then it is 87 for myself Priyadarshini and 99 it's for Piyush. So we have given it as full roll numbers and I just mentioned the last two digits. When we are comparing it with the input from the terminal, you will see in the simulation that we are going to enter the full digit and then which is similar to this tag one, and you will get display of the corresponding student. And we have the S bit is equal to RSP3 7, which refers to the port 3 7th pin of the LCD register. Similarly, LCD register at port 3 6th pin. This is where we have connected the LCD with the 8051 microcontroller. And after this, I'd like to go to the main function, and Piyush would do the walkthrough of the main function where we help him with some of the functions that is in the main function.
So greetings everyone, this is Piyush here. So I will be explaining the main function. So in this, first we are calling the next type function, and after that, so in we are defining our ports for like serial communication, and for another in the tmod section we are using the timer 1 in mode 2. So we have defined accordingly the values which will be used for initiating the timer 1 in the mode 2, um, uh, in the mode 2 domain. After that we are defining the baud rate of 9600, and after that we are initializing the start timer 1. And in the after that we are defining an infinite loop in which we are reading the characters that are taking as an input, and storing it into the first from the buffer to the array. After that the newly added characters in the array are then stored into the buffer. So after monitoring the TI logic, we are clearing the RI and TI pin accordingly. After that, we are calling the check function. In that check function, we have defined the three roll numbers according with the name, so that our entry is valid or not. So after this, the check function will be described by Denim.
Okay. So the check function here is used to give the input. This is similar to an RFID card input. Since we are doing a simulation, we have used the virtual terminal in place of the RFID reader. So here it is RA1811004010087, which is taken through an array. So we have taken the array of A0, A1, A2 until A15. So the first line in this clears the screen, and then the next will be like I want the cursor positions to start from like the line one. In the line one, what I'm going to do is, if this roll number, that is the first roll number which I have given, this RA18 and ending with 76, if it matches in the inputs that I have given, then it will display the student whose roll number is 76 as student 1, which is Denim in our case, and after which we have declared with the header files. That will be displayed in the line 1. And in the line 2, next we are using that CMD 0xCO for positioning the cursor in row 2. The CMD function will be explained in a bit now. And in the second line, since this value is present in our entries, we want to show the string is present. The string is another function which will be discussed. And then we want a delay. After some time of delay, we are going to display the next type function, which is declared above. Delay we have used here as 500 units of time. And if you scroll up, there is a next type function here. And the next type function is nothing but we are going to give a default value. So we don't want the LCD to be blank when someone is coming and standing there. So in that case, similarly, we have cleared the screen, and in the line 1, we have displayed as for attendance, and in the line 2, we have displayed the type number. So if any new person comes, it will be as for attendance type number, and if we type the number, if our number is present, it will show is present. So we have 3 entries of 76, 87, and 99. These are the ending 2 digits, which corresponds to Denim, Andal Priyadarshini, which is placed as Priyadarshini there, and Piyush. So these 3 are the names which are corresponding, and it is given in the check function. And like after the delay, it will be presented as for attendance type number. When you scroll down, you can see that there is a message when you type the wrong number, because we want a message to be displayed if there is a wrong number. So it is here given as in the again you're clearing the screen, and the cursor will be in position 1, and in the first line we are giving invalid, and in the second line we are placing the cursor again, and then we are giving try again. So invalid, try again. So this will also stay for 500 units of time, and again it will show for attendance type number. Now like Denim, to talk about the command string and data functions and the delay.
Thank you, Priyadarshini. Greetings, everyone. I am Denim. I will be talking about the command function and the string user-defined functions, and also the delay user-defined function. So here we have defined the delay function, which is nothing but a simple loop which will run until for the given variable times. And then the next one is the command CMD function, which is basically we're setting the parameters for the cursor, and we're also clearing the screen from the previous message that was showing. Then we have the data function, which basically displays the new string that we want to show. Then with all of them with a delay of 10, and each of them the P2 is used to display the message, and we take the string t as the parameter. And after displaying the message, we disable the pin so that they cannot be done any more modifications or alterations until and unless the function is called again. The string function is used to take the string as input. For example, you can see in next type we have given string for attendance. This string will be passed into the string functions, which then will be passed through the data function. The data function being the one that displays the message. And as we cannot display the string directly, we have to pass it as a pointer. And that was all. The next type that was all about the code. And now we'll show you the video demo of the working model. This is the 8051. This is the LCD display, and this is the virtual terminal. So as we can observe, the virtual terminal is asking the user to insert their registration number. So if I were to input my number, it would say Denim Singh is present. Now if I were to input one of my colleagues' number, let's take Priyadarshini. So it successfully gives out the message that the attendance for Priyadarshini is also taken in. Now, if I were to type in a wrong registration number, it would say that it's invalid, and it would ping me to try again. Now, let's input the third registration number, which is Piyush's. So these are the registration number which are saved inside the code. For example, this is for my registration number, this is Priyadarshini's, and this is Piyush's registration number. So if I were to input Piyush's registration number, it would say that Piyush Mandal is present and his attendance would be taken in. Thank you. That was all for the attendance system using 8051.